Yo, what's up YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about Malcolm Brogdon's injury and what it can really, have an effect on the Pacers going forward for the rest of the season. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I just want to go ahead and talk about it because I feel like it's a pretty big news for my team, and I just didn't want to, go through this like it didn't happen. I want to at least, mention it and just see what we can do about it. It's also a good place for me to kind of catch you guys up on my thoughts on the Pacers. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to it right now. Similarly to last year, Malcolm Brogdon suffered an injury right before the start of the playoffs, except this time he's wearing a Pacers uniform, not a Bucks one. So what exactly does this mean for the team now? Well, I mean, we just got to keep pushing. It's been a really rough season for the Pacers and our fans in general because we've been dealing with injuries all season long. And it's not even like it's just Victor Oladipo that's been out for half of the season, but it's not just that. That's one of the injuries. Just to mention a few others, there's Miles Turner, who suffered an injury that kept him out for the first half of November. And then there's also Edmond Sumner, who broke his hand earlier in the season. And Malcolm's also been in and out of the lineup for as long as I can remember. And of course, the main one, Jeremy Lamb, is out for the entire season as well. So like I said, that's literally just the main ones. It's been a very, very tough year when it comes to injuries for us. One small positive that we can take away from this, though, is that Edmond Sumner is going to get more playing time, and he looked super good against the Bulls on Friday. So hopefully, he can carry that on. At one point, he had 12 points on 63% field goal shooting and 50% three-point shooting, as well as 4 assists. So yeah, and he literally did all of that in 13 minutes out on the floor. So like I said, amazing. And this is a guy who's not even part of the rotation. So that just lets you know how good that was. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Not many people really know about Edmond, but the ones who do, y'all should know that he always has had promise throughout his career. Mainly because he's one of those guys. One of those guys that will literally outwork their opponent. And when they're given that opportunity, they will grab it by the horns and succeed. And to be honest with you, I admire those people like crazy. So I'm really happy to see that Edmond is finally being able to show his progress with these new rotational minutes that he'll be getting in the absence of Malcolm. Another guy that we really need to step up, though, is Aaron Holiday. He's had a really up and down type of year, and I understand. Aaron's basically been that guy for Nate McMillan, where he'll either give him no PT at all, or he ends up giving him as many as 25 minutes a game. So it's pretty self-explanatory as to, why he's been very good and then also very bad on different nights. But now more than ever, he's probably going to have a pretty solid role on the team now. He's going to get consistent minutes, I'm assuming. So yeah, he's going to need to step up for sure. I also feel like I can't do this video without mentioning VO, because man, he's been playing amazing lately. Indiana's Black Panther is starting to finally look like himself again, and it's pretty dope to witness. With Malcolm's injury, I'm expecting Victor to bring the ball up the floor a lot more, which could work out beautifully as we, got to see against the Bulls on Friday. But we also have to keep in mind that, that was a pretty bad team, and we're going to have to be able to carry that on against good teams, especially if this continues on through the playoffs as well. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But if it does go on to work, then that should be great. And also, TJ McConnell will have to stay off the bench along with Edmond. So yeah, Vic is probably most definitely going to have that responsibility, in my opinion, because I kind of view Aaron as more of like a spot up shooter, not really like a great passer. He's a pretty good one, but not a great one in my opinion. So anyways, what can we really take away from this? I would really just say that the Pacers essentially need to have their guards just play with some more urgency. We're obviously a very deep team, but that pretty much means nothing if we're not able to execute soon, as the playoffs are not too far away. Oh, and by the way, I also wanted to mention this. Yes, the Pacers announced that Malcolm would be evaluated week by week, but unfortunately that does not mean that he's going to be back within a couple of weeks or anything like that. It just means that they're going to check up on him every week. So most likely he is probably going to be out for a month, maybe two, in my opinion, just off of what we know. So yeah, that is some super disappointing news, obviously, but we always just got to keep our heads up. And like I said before, we're going to need to keep pushing, and hopefully Malcolm can go ahead and return for us by the start, or at least in the middle of the playoffs. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, then make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. I almost said subscribe, but you can also do that too if you enjoy the basketball and or I meant to say the NBA and basketball content. But you know what I'm saying, it's late at night, bro. It's very late. So yeah, I just want to get this video out right now. I don't want to have to do it in the morning. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace and love to everybody. Bye.